dreaming of a summer day with palm trees and sunny rays and sunflower fields. We run away.
Hey everyone, it's Mel. I'm back with another video. Today I'm showing you how to use this slant board from FitBeast. So it's a really cool tool that you can use to help you get a little bit deeper in your stretches, especially if you have some Achilles tendon issues or if you have just issues in general with getting deep into your calves and other areas of your legs. This is going to help you. So I have a good medium height here and I'm putting my feet on there. It's already very intense, so I'm just bending one heel at a time, going ahead and trying to balance by going on my tippy toes and then coming back down. You can do this as many times as you like. It's a very mindful practice to be balancing and stretching with this board. This is stretching into your calves deeply when you lower your heels, and then when you go ahead and go on your tippy toes, you are relieving pain relief and getting into the strength and the flexibility of your Achilles. So next up I'm showing you a nice forward fold. This is getting deep into the calves. You can either have your hands on the board or touching your toes, or if you want to take a chair or some type of stool that you can help yourself with and hold yourself up with. Otherwise, you're just deeply stretching into the back legs. It definitely is way more intense than it is on the ground. So at first it's going to feel crazy, but the more you do it and the more you practice, the deeper you'll be able to stretch, and it'll even make you better when you're just doing it on the ground. You're practically getting an overstretch. You can experiment with how high or how steep you make the board, or make it a little bit flatter. Either way, you're going to start with it being a little bit lower. I tried one that was a little bit too difficult for me, but it was very intense and I know it's good for me. But going ahead and trying to forward fold again. You can clasp the hands behind the back. So this is not only doing a nice forward fold and getting a nice stretch in the back legs, but you're getting deep calf relief. Okay, next up I'm showing you, if you turn around the other way, you can actually go ahead and try that tippy toe balance again, going up and down. Or you can even go ahead and try to squat down with this balance. Your heels can be off the edge or they can be flat on the slant board. This right here is helping you strengthen and release any pain if you have plantar fasciitis. So if you are someone who suffers from any feet issues, using this board can help you a lot. It's kind of like your own personal physical therapy. Okay, next up I'm turning around again. I'm showing you kind of like a deadlift, but you have to bend your knees a lot. And this is also going back into the calves, and it's just a really good way to balance, and you're doing a mindful practice of stretching. This one's really fun. I'm going on to my tippy toes and I'm going to squat down all the way, just like a yoga squat in Bikram classes. This is so good to go slow. Okay, next up I'm showing you a lunge using the slant board. This is so good for relieving any muscle pain in your butt. It also still gets deep into the calves if you go up like this, but it's also a good idea to flip the board around and have the toe be facing down, and you can actually lean deeper into it. Since it is adjustable, you can always go back and forth between raising it higher or lower. It's amazing too because the more you use it, each day will be different and you can get deeper and deeper into these stretches. So another good way I like to use this board for is to mindfully go through my little flows. So I'm clasping the hand behind my back, doing this nice low lunge, and then I'm straightening through the front leg as I fold down to this half split. I'm going back and forth. It makes me go slow, keeping my foot planted, or sometimes lifting the toe off the board. Okay, to make it more of like a fitness thing and to get a little bit of a sweat going on, you can use your core to lift up and stand on one leg on the board. Doing a slight variation of pistol squats, but not quite going as low. I'm balancing as I'm squatting down and I'm pistol squatting. Okay, taking a rest from that, and before I go into the other side, I'm showing you the lunges on this side. So again, putting the opposite foot on the board, I'm lunging down deep. This is forcing me to get super aligned and get deep into the stretches that you may not be able to do so on the ground. Good. Pulsing my hips forward, and then I'm going back into that little flow of going to half seated splits and then back to the low lunge, straightening the leg and then lunging forward. Okay, using my core, I step all the way up onto one leg and then move right into those pistol squats. So you can either try to do it like this, it's very hard, or you can flip around and face the opposite way with your toe kind of facing down. Okay, that is all I'm showing you today for this slant board. I hope you liked the video. Make sure to check out FitBeast. It'll be linked below and you can use my discount code. Love you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Mwah.